did you make of this? I saw this over the weekend. Liverpool goalkeeper Kelleher is set to move to Brentford after the club's agreed £12.5 million. It could rise to 18.
Yeah, I
thought that was an unbelievable deal.
Yeah, because I think Flecker's going to Leverkusen, isn't he?
Yes, all right. And who's the one coming in that you pronounce his name really well?
From Liverpool?
Yeah.
Mamadashvili.
That's it.
He's some goalkeeper.
No, but still, right, goalkeepers, good ones are hard to find. £12.5 million, that's not even a risk.
But why would not be going to Chelsea?
I don't know that.
Because he's betting everyone they got.
I don't know, it's a great call.
No disrespect to Brentford, but it's not Chelsea.
£12.5 million. I was stunned at that. I thought that's brilliant work that is from them. talkSPORT's chief football correspondent Alex Cook joined the Sunday session yesterday. He explained why Spurs might be taking their time with the decision over whether to sack Postecoglou.
This is an expensive decision for Daniel Levy. He got a big bonus, Postecoglou, for winning the Europa League. He'll obviously get a big payoff should he depart. And all these managers that we're talking about, Thomas Frank, Marco Silva, Roberto De Zerbi, are all in work. And I think the release clause for Thomas Frank is in excess of £8 million.
Again, £8 million not a lot of money, is it, for a manager?
No.
I mean, there should be a high premium on great managers.
Yeah.
Thomas Frank's a very good manager.
Do you know what? Obviously, I've got the message board in front of me, and a lot of Spurs fans are like, no, they don't want Thomas Frank. Don't want him. But I don't understand why. I do think he's a really good manager, but I guess people are wondering, is he battle tested? But I never agree with that, because I think, well, how do you know if he's ready until he has to go? Like, he might go to Spurs and be like, Spurs fans can't tell me that the new Pochettino was going to turn into Pochettino coming from Southampton.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So even though he had a good team down there at Southampton, by the way, the team that he picks and stuff, but I like Thomas Frank. I think he's been brilliant at Brentford.
I'm just not sure.
See, my point exactly. Good manager, but what are you not sure about?
I don't know whether he's going to be a really good manager in a small club and a good manager in a big club. It's a big step up, right?
I mean, it's huge.
But let's see, every season bar none, he turns up at Brentford for work on day one. It literally just makes sure he stay in the Premier League. That's it. Spurs, mate.
I think the expectation next season might be staying in the Premier League after the fourth bottom.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go to the phone lines. If you don't want Postecoglou, who do you want instead? Mike's a Spurs fan. Hello, Mike.
Andy, Bentley, how you doing?
Hi there, Geezy, you alright?
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. But let me tell you this. 6th of December 2023.
Tuesday.
Against Chelsea.
Is it Tuesday? Is it Tuesday?
I don't know what night it was, but Tuesday. That was when it was all over for him, mate, I'll tell you. The Chelsea game, when we got down to 9 men.
4-1, wasn't it?
The foot 4-3, whatever.
4-1 it was.
From then on, terrible. The football's been terrible.
Hold on, I can remember, like it was yesterday, Mike. After that game, me and Andy had a discussion, and I was saying that if you're a Chelsea fan, you're leaving the stadium happier, and Andy said no, Spurs fans, because of the way they played, and Spurs fans were calling the show saying, oh my goodness, I'm so proud of our team, we're incredible.
Mates of mine went to that game. Mates of mine went to that game, Mike.
Season ticket holders, Benty. We was at the game. I've got mates that travel down from the north that have had 20-year season ticket holders that haven't renewed this year because of the state of the football.
Yeah, I'm talking about on that night when you lost to Chelsea. I've got mates that are season ticket holders at Spurs, and they said they come out of that ground with a smile on their face, even though they got smashed 4-1, and they've not had a smile on their face for years being a Spurs fan.
They're gooners in disguise, mate. They're gooners in disguise. Spurs fans.
Mate, there's a lot of them. Mike, there was a lot of them.
There might be. There ain't many gooners, but they was in disguise that night because that you couldn't come out of that ground with a smile on your face, mate. Not that night.
Mate, honestly, we must have had about 15 Spurs fans calling saying, I'm so proud of our team. We were brilliant. We kept going to the very end. But you thought the writing was on the wall from then?
There's been nothing. We just nicked a European final. We've nicked it. There's no other way to describe it. It weren't a football match, was it?
No. But at the end of the day, you have to say at the end of the day, though, Mike, they got the job done. Regardless if it was a horrific final. Like, it
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You got the job done.
Yeah, lift the trophy. Marcus is up next. Hi, Marcus.
Hello, guys. How you doing? Great show, guys.
Thanks, man. Are you all right? You well today?
Yeah. I want to 100% agree with the previous caller. He's absolutely right. That Chelsea game last season, losing to Fulham in the Carabao Cup last season, was me Ange out. So those fans that you saw outside the Chelsea defeat saying, oh, what a great game, trust me, they were not football fans. You don't applaud your team losing like that.
Honestly, Marcus, we had so many call the show.
You may have had so many calls, but don't forget the thousands of calls you didn't get. Right? So you may have talked
but what we're saying is there were fans that were like that.
Fans, of course. Well, fans are split. Fans of one club are going to be split, like it, don't like it. Just like this phone call. There's going to be fans who are Ange in, and same fans are saying Ange out.
What are you?
I'm Ange in by default because there's no one else out there.
Thomas Frank?
Sorry?
Thomas Frank?
Yeah, but the previous reporter said that you got to pay a compensation fee to all these clubs to get these managers out. So we can start from square one again after 2 seasons. I personally feel like this, right? Ange has had a good league season in season 1. He's had a poor league season in season 2, but with a cup win. He now needs season 3 to do something better than season 1 and 2 put together.
Which is
give
what?
Him a season,
What is that?
Give him a season, give him the money, see what he can do. Because not being funny, right?
Hold on. What is that, season 3? What is that? Better than 1 and 2 put together. What is that?
Well, he's got to do a good cup run, part 2, with another cup success, or a better league position than last season. That's better than last season. So you've got to have at least, like Darren Bent said, why have you got to sacrifice one for the other? If you're a big club, you're supposed to compete on both fronts, league and cup.
Let's quickly. Thanks, Marcus. Let's quickly go to Damien. Hi, Damien.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Benty.
Hey, mate, you right?
You right?
Yeah, good, thanks. Yeah, loving the show.
Thanks, man.
As always.
Very calm. What would you like to say?
Yeah, I'm Angin. Always been Angin. I can't understand some of the fan base, to be honest. I mean, you're looking at a trophy winning. We've been hankering for a manager that wins trophies that can develop youth, and this is what he's doing. He's won 22 trophies for domestic teams and for a national team across 3 continents. How much more winning do you want than that?
Sorry? Who has?
Ange.
What, you're counting stuff that he won in like the J League?
Yeah, he got to. Part of the resume.
Andy, come on. If it was that easy, we'd all be doing it. You only have to ask Benty, why hasn't he gone into management? I mean, I know it's not for everyone.
No, I did it for 1 season. I won domestic treble.
Damien, if Spurs are looking for a manager, right?
Yeah.
And they go to the J League and they find someone that last year did the treble, that's not good enough. That means nothing. It's not good enough for Tottenham.
Well, okay, he went to Celtic. He's won trophies there.
2 teams and 2 teams, and that season and the season before and the season before, it was only 1. I mean, if I could go to Celtic.
Hey, but you know where Arsenal got their manager from? Arsenal.
Yeah, but that was Grand Passat or something?
Grand Passat 8.
Yeah, Grand Passat, yeah.
Even the great Alex Ferguson went through 3 seasons as well. I remember fans basically holding signs saying you're a fake, Ferguson out. He went for it himself, and this is a guy that won a European trophy with Aberdeen.
I mean, it's a good point, but
thanks,
I would stick with Ange just to see if you are not convinced about anybody else, keep him.
Okay, well listen, yeah.
Would you have him or Amorim?
What?
Who'd you rather have, him or Amorim?
Amorim.
No, you wouldn't.
Are you joking me?
Mate,
sorry, Big Ange or Ruben Amorim? Are you nuts?
Well, he beat you already, didn't he? Did he beat you 4 times this year?
Why would you even ask that question? Who would you rather have as next Arsenal manager?
Next?
Yeah.
I'll keep Arteta, thanks.
No, who would you out of the 2?
No, I'll keep Arteta.
Come on, I have to answer your stupid question.
Arteta. But your manager's beat you 4 times.
Ange or Ruben, who are you having?
What, as the next Arsenal?
Yeah.
Oh, Ange.
Liar.
What, for Arsenal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Ange, man.
What, ex-Spurs?
Ruben.
Hope he goes.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.